today we're going to take a look inside my perfume cabinet so that you all can see how I store my fragrances, and I will be showing you all of the things that I have purchased since I started my collection videos back in July, which was a while ago now. So there's a lot. Also, some things have left my collection. I either have already posted or will be posting a declutter video showing you some of those things, but I think probably even more than that have left. Also, there's a few fragrances that are in perfume purgatory that I'm not sure if I'm keeping or not, so they're not in here right now, but I'll show you what I have for sure at the moment, and we'll just kind of go through level by level. I will try to use the tripod for as long as I can, but when we get towards the bottom, I'm going to have to hold it by hand, so I'm sorry if the video gets a bit shaky. Okay, so let's start at the top all the way in the back here. So we have Replicas by the Fireplace. We have L'Eau d'Hiver from Frederic Malle. We have, let's see, Van Cleef & Arpels Bois Doré. Plum and Cognac from Sense of Wood. That's an amazing one. These are all really good, actually. To start off with, these are all great fragrances. Then we have one from Mugler. That's Angel Au Croisier 2019. Arabesque Merchant of Venice is the name of the house, but Arabesque smells kind of like Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille I mentioned. Another Van Cleef & Arpels, which is the Orchidée Vanille. Then we have one from Annick Goutal or Goutal Paris. That one is called Nuit et Confidence, and it's like a nice vanilla, I think. No, I did talk about that one. And then all the way in the corner is Anna Mori's, Anna Mori is what it's called. So that's the back row. Then, and I don't think any of those were new, but if they were, then there they are. But I don't think they were. Then we have Thierry Mugler's, or just Mugler's, Angel Eau de Toilette, Afternoon Swim from Louis Vuitton, Valentino Donna Aqua. There is the extreme version of Black Opium. Let's see, Angel Ice Star from Mugler. There is Mandarin Basilic from Guerlain, the Aqua Allegoria collection. The Angel, that's just the normal Angel, but it's in a limited edition bottle. And then all the way over there in the corner is Giorgio Armani's, what is it called? Vetiver d'Hiver, I think. Yeah, that's it. And then up here we have a little baby, well, 40 ml Christian Dior Bois d'Argent. Then Amouage Sunshine Woman. This is new. I received this in PR recently, so I got this for free. This is Navitus The Embrace. I actually really like this one. Nichane 100 Silent Ways. I also got this one in PR recently from Roja. This is the Elixir Essence. Then I have Nichane Nefs. That one's great, but it's pretty pricey. I mean, many of these are pricey, but that one's really pricey. Then we have another Navitus. This is Arcanum. I also really like this one. And again, I got that for free, same time as I got this one and one other one that you don't see here. This one is Ralph Lauren's Woman Intense. I like that more than the original. And then, of course, another small bottle from Christian Dior. That one's Ombre Nuit. And then on this lowest level here, we have from Jo Malone Tangy Rhubarb, Ducita's Isara, as you might know if you watch my channel. This is one of my favorite fragrances, just hands down. Flamenco from Ramon Monegal. This one is Stella McCartney's Stella, the original formulation, because it has the silver cap, as you'll notice. This one is Xerjoff's Bouquet Ideal. This is Alien, the taste of fragrance, so it has the addition of caramel to it, and that's like when it was still Thierry Mugler, I believe. Here we have Hypnotic Poison from Dior, the EDT, and then finally another Jo Malone, that's Blackberry and Bay. All right, next level down, hopefully this is a little bit easier now because I can reach them. So if we start in the back, we have a Jo Malone, oh goodness. So these two look exactly the same, you have to check the bottom, but the one of them, I'm not sure which one is which, but one of them is Midnight Black Tea and the other one is Oolong Tea. So I'm not sure which is which, but they look the same. So one on one side, one on the other. And then also from here, very difficult for me to tell which one's which. Some I have an idea. I know this first one is Angelique Noir because it has the most missing. The next one is probably Queer Beluga. And then in the middle where they're newer, I'm not sure exactly which one's which, but one of them, I think it's not that one. I think this one might be the Neroli Outre Noir, I think is maybe how you say it. That's how Sebastian says it on his channel. Anyway, so there's that. I think that next one's Bois d'Harmonie. And then I believe that one is Rose Barbar, the second one all the way over. Oh, not the second, the third from the right. And then the second from the right is probably, if I remember correctly, the Iris Terrefi. And then the one all the way over is going to be the Spiritus du Blovini, because that's the second most used. And actually that's my second bottle, so I've used that a ton. Next one, I do think, oh yeah, so I have some Chanels that are new. I have several Chanels that are new, so I will point those out. And actually the Neroli Ultra Noir, I think that might be new from when I filmed as well. But anyway, so the Paris Venice from Chanel, that is a newer one that I did not talk about in my collection video. Really beautiful, has some iris in it, which I love. 19 Poudre, I did talk about. Then we have Lancôme. This one is the, which one is that? Oh, that's the Oranges Bigoradas. Yeah, it's like a tea fragrance. Then we have two from Penhaligon's. This one is the Clandestine Clara, and then Changing Constants, of course. On the right of Changing Constants over here, this one is from Lancôme as well, and that one is Iris Dragée. And then we have, I can barely see the name from here, but that one is Chanel number 5 Au Premier, or Au Premier, yeah, that's how you say it. And then over there, this one on the very far end is Chanel's Sycamore, which I already had as well. Next one down here, we have Gucci Tears of Iris, great fragrance. Parfum de Marly Cassili, or Cassili, however you say it. And then these Chloe's are new. So I have Lavanda, which is lavender. These are sort of like singular notes, sort of, but they're not singular. It's just that they really focus on a specific note. So this one is lavender, beautiful. Love it. And then we have, oh, this is new, Guerlain Mon Precious Nectar. This was discontinued, I believe, and I was able to get a bottle for a very reasonable price, like not more than retail, actually slightly less than retail, so that was great. Vanilla Planifolia is, I think, how you say that one. So vanilla, of course. And then this one is like Baser de Russie. I don't know how you say that word, but that one is fantastic. And I did buy that directly from Guerlain, so I paid retail, but I'm glad I got it before it disappeared. And then Cedrus is just phenomenal. Love that one, that cedar one there from Chloe. Then we have, of course, Stellina Exclusive, and all the way over there is Gucci, A Song for the Rose. And then down here we have Miss Dior Les Parfums, that's discontinued. Pink Marc de Champagne Truffle from Panna. Dolce & Gabbana Velvet Amber Skin. Erin Amber Musk. Chloe Nomad Absolu. And then again, this is new. This is the Verbena one from the Chloe Atelier de Fleurs collection. I didn't like this one as much as these other three, and I wasn't originally going to get it, but this like small bottle popped up for a like incredibly good deal on Mercari. So I went ahead and got it because I do like it, but like not enough to pay full retail by any means. And then this one here is Gourmantic Orange from Panna. I love that, it's delicious. And then finally over here is Mon Exclusive from Guerlain. All right, this might be the last one that I can film on the tripod, and then I'm gonna have to hold the camera. So in the back there we have from Celine, Night Clubbing. And then Atelier Cologne, Love Osmanthus, Xerjoff Lyra. Everybody knows that one probably. Also, everybody probably knows the Jean Paul Gaultier Label, which is on the left, and then on the right of that Guerlain is the Intense version. In the middle, in the back there, you have Guerlain's Gourmand Coquine, which is sadly discontinued, or at least it's not available in the US anymore. On the other side of the Label Intense right there, we have Xerjoff's Dama Bianca, another great vanilla scent. All the way over the red one there is from Atelier Cologne again, that one's Santal Carmine. And then on the far right is Erin's Tangier Vanille d'Or. Next row here we have Kilian's Back to Black, one of my favorite Kilians for sure, and I just absolutely love it. Fleur de Peau from Diptyque, that's a new one. So I didn't have that one before. In my video you can see I got it secondhand. Well, you can probably see, I'm not sure how well you can see that, but it's partially used. Then Eau de Soleil Blanc from Tom Ford, Vanille Fatale, Lost Cherry, Tobacco Vanille, all from Tom Ford. On the other side is Diptyque Veloutes, or Veloutes, and then Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian on the far right. Now on to the second to last row, we have Gentle Floaty Gold from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, Haute Bijou from House of Sillage, Ginger Biscuit from Jo Malone, L'air Vert, which I can't remember if I had that during my collection or not, but I did shoot a video about it, so you know that I have it probably. Myrrh and Tonka from Jo Malone, Angel Share from Kilian, and then Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt. That's probably like my third bottle of Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I just realized that it might be going in and out of focus when I point, so I'm going to quit pointing. And then over there on the far right, we have Wonder Woman from House of Sillage and Baccarat Rouge 540 from Mason Francis Kurkdjian. Then finally, bottom row here from left to right, we have Tom Ford Plum Japonais, Coco Noir from Chanel, Mandrina di Amalfi Aqua from Tom Ford, Ormond Jane's Vanilla Iris, Philosikos from Diptyque, Lavender Extreme from Tom Ford. Here's a new one, Coco from Chanel. As you can see, I got several Chanels, as I mentioned. And then finally, all the way over, Tom Ford Santal Blush. Okay, now it's gonna get a little bit bumpy because I have to hold the camera myself and I am not steady at all. I'll try to stabilize the image a bit in editing if I can, but no promises. Anyway, so this is the first shelf that's like below where the door is. So the top is glass and then it's just solid. So anyway, if we start in the back left, all the way back there, we have Victor and Rolf's Magic Dancing Roses. That's discontinued, unfortunately. Then Zara's Ebony Wood. The next one is Masai Mara from Bordeaux. Gucci Guilty Absolu Parfum. In the middle, let me move that up a bit. There in the back, you can see one umbrella from two from Floricu. Then Kayali Vanilla, is it 28? I think is the number. Then we have Silky Woods from, what's the name of that house? Oh yeah, Goldfield and Banks. They're from Australia. Tom Ford's Noir Parfum, and then all the way in the right corner is Hermes Amber Narguilé. All right, the next row down, we'll start over here on the left with Spice Bomb Extreme from Victor and Rolf. Then Theo Cabanel's Ooh La La. Next, this is new, so this one is new here. I didn't have any Initios when I filmed my last video, I don't think, but now I have Musk Therapy, which was on my wish list. I really like that one. Then we have Parfum de Marly Herod, Essential Parfums Rose Magnetic, B from Ellis Brooklyn, and oh, shout out to my friend Dave from Callie's Groom Room. He gave me as a gift this Valentino Uomo Intense because I mentioned that I really liked it when I sampled it, and he just sent it to me. So thank you very much. I appreciate that and I really love it. It's a great iris fragrance. Then on the far right on that row, you have Mist Pufter from Stora Skogen. All right, moving on to the second to last row on this shelf. And again, we'll start on the left here. That is Notorietta from Maison de Darius. Then Guerlain's Le Plus Beau Jour de ma Vie. That one looks terrible because I had to seal it because it kept evaporating no matter which top I had on it. Next, Mousse de Sable from Les Indomptables, or however you say it. Then we have Architects Club from Arquiste, Still Life in Rio from Olfactive Studios, Bal d'Afrique from Byredo, Vanille Havane, of course, from Les Indomptables. And then that is, what's it called? Cloud Musk, which is just from, what is that house called? Mixbar. Yeah, Mixbar, which is sold at Target. And then Tardes from Carner Barcelona. And then the bottom row for this one we have from Lush, Yagnog, and then Gallagher Fragrances Wicked Good, Vanilla Flash from Towerville or Andy Tower. The next one in the middle there is Sticky Fingers from Francesca Bianchi, Nordic Cedar from Maya Injai, Fat Electrician from Etat Libre d'Orange, and then we have another Gallagher that is Behold Patchouli, and finally another Lush, which is American Cream. All right, we are on the second to the bottom shelf, and so we're pretty low to the ground now, and in the back left, we have from Serge Lutens Un Bois Vanille, Terra Mia from Carthusia, Gris Dior from Christian Dior, then The Scent of Peace for Her from Bond No. 9. That's probably like my fourth bottle of that. In the middle is Balade Sauvage from Dior. It's a great fig one. Another Bond No. 9, or the only other one I have, which is Dubai Indigo. Spice Blend from Christian Dior. Ibatira, love that one, from Xerjoff. And then in the far right is another Serge Lutens. That one is Santal Majuscule. Next row down, we'll start over here. That one right there is Tissendu from Frasai. Then Dior Homme Parfum. Yes, I got one. So that's new. Difficult to get in the United States, but I got lucky and I got a bottle of it. It smells great. A little bit more leathery than the Dior Homme Intense, if you've been able to smell that one, which I also love and have. Next is Sable Fauve, which actually I don't think I talked about in my collection video because I thought I was going to declutter it. But then I instead decided to declutter a different one from Yves Rocher, which was the Cuir de Nuit is the one I decided to get rid of instead. Then we have Banana Republic Pure White and Vintage Green in the middle. Another Yves Rocher that is Nouveau Genre. Love that one. Rosé All Day from Gallagher. And then Sleek Suede from Yves Saint Laurent. Gosh, I love that one so much. That line, that like high-end line there, you see it's this one there. Some are gold and some are like just normal glass, but that line is really good from Yves Saint Laurent. All right, second from the bottom row, and we'll start off with OK Fine's VBO. It's right there. That one is, I think, gone at this point, but it's really good. It's vanilla aged in bourbon barrels. Then we have Jessica Simpson Fancy, Atelier des Ors, Lune Feline. Then I have a couple Zaharoffs, the blue and the red one there. So the blue one is Business Over Pleasure, and the red one on the other side of that Atelier des Ors is the Signature Rosé. I really like both of those. I also received for free from Zaharoff Justin's fragrance called Brass and Soul, and also Andrea's fragrance, which is called the Siren, and those are great too. But my dad has stolen Brass and Soul. I gave him a decant. I thought that was going to tide him over. And then he was like, I'm almost gone with that. Do you have any more? And I was like, just take the bottle, Dad. So my dad really likes Justin's fragrance. So there you go. I think I like it too, but you know, he's my dad and I have like 200 plus bottles, so I figured he could have it. And then the Siren, I'm actually going to do as a giveaway because I know several people wanted it and it sold out really fast. So I'm going to do it as a giveaway. I really like it, but I think some of you guys really wanted it and I would like to give someone else an opportunity to try it as well. Anyway, in the middle, Atelier des Ors Corps des Anges, which means Choir of Angels. Then on the other side of the Signature Rosé, we have Rouge Sarré from Atelier des Ors. Another new Chanel that is Chance, Otandra. And that is the ED, I don't remember actually. I don't remember if that's the EDT or the EDP. It's the one that has better ratings because I kind of looked it up. Got that with my Ulta points, so I didn't have to like pay for it, which was great. I love using Ulta points for Chanel because Chanel never goes on sale. Anyway, the last one there is L'Orchestre Parfum Piano Santal. Okay, and now we are on the bottom row for this shelf. We have Fleur, what's that one called? Hanami or Anami. Then there is Kerosine's Follow, great coffee scent. We have one from Kieran NYC. That one is called Nitro Noir. Nasamato's Beranda. Then another new one from Chanel that I use my Ulta points for. I had a lot of Ulta points. But anyway, that one is Allure EDT. I know that one's the EDT. So maybe the Entendre was the EDP. Anyway, then another one from Kieran NYC. That one is Sunday Brunch. Micallef, or M. Micallef Note Vanille. And then finally, Jo Malone's Scarlet Poppy Intense. All right, for this bottom shelf, I have set up a couple boxes to sit my camera on, so it should be stable again. And these are my heaviest fragrances, which is why they're on the bottom, because they're so heavy that they'd probably make the shelves bow if they were on the ones on top. So in the back, all the way back there with the shoe, is Christian Louboutin's Louis Rouge. Next is from Xerjoff, that is Naxos. Then we have Nuit Bleu from Maison Violet. You know, I love that one. Velours from Yves Saint Laurent. I think that one is new. Then Fève Delicieuses from Christian Dior. Definitely not new. That bottle will last me forever. It's like still half full and it's enormous. Next is Trench from Yves Saint Laurent, also new. That's another iris scent. And then we have Un Air d'Apogée from Maison Violet. Another Xerjoff, which is 40 knots. And then finally, I think this is new as well. That's Musk 004, which was created by Natalie Lorson. And that is from Zara, so it's a chibi. All right, next row down, and as Claire calls it, you can see Legs Akimbo back there. That one is called Scandale by Night from Jean Paul Gaultier. We have Acqua di Parma's Fico di Amalfi. I don't think I had that when I filmed the collection video. I actually picked that up at Costco of all places. Really great fig fragrance though. Then we have some from Prada. There is Soleil à Zenith, Miracle of Rose, or of the Rose, I can't remember the name exactly. Then Desert Serenade, Purple Rain, and then finally another Acqua di Parma, which is the Mandaloro Sicilia, I think is the name of that one. Sorry if you hear my dogs making noise. And then the one all the way on the right there is Rouge Nocturne. That I also received for free. It's from By Terry, but I got it from Skin Store USA. They sent that one over. All right, second to the last row here, we have Clean Reserves, Radiant Nectar, Mystery Tobacco from Carolina Herrera, then a bunch more Carolina Herreras. There is Amber Desire, Nightfall Patchouli, Saffron Lazuli. This next one is new, I think. I don't think I had that when I filmed that part of my collection. That's Iris Empire. I really like it. Bronze Tonka, and then Burning Rose. Also really like that one. And Burning Rose, I think, is also new from when I filmed my collection video. And then another Lancome all the way over there by its lonesome. That is the Figs and Agrumes, or however you say it, from their, like, you know, Maison Lancome line. All right, and we are on the very last row of my collection here. We have from Andy Tower, Un Rose de Kandahar, Telegramma from Imaginary Authors, Nirvana, I can't tell, I think that one's Amethyst, and then the other one would be Bourbon. It's hard to tell the color difference from here. But that is from Elizabeth and James. Kiehl's Original Musk, Dior Homme Intense, again the other Nirvana. Another Imaginary Authors, that one is Memoirs of a Trespasser. And last but not least, there is one from the House of Oud, which is called Dates Delight. All right, so that is my collection. I hope you enjoyed seeing it all, like kind of how I display it and everything. I obviously couldn't really go through all of like the notes and everything and talk about some of these new fragrances that I picked up. So if you would like me to do like a separate haul video to talk about those, let me know. Again, there was like a lot of Chanel, Chloe, couple Carolina Herrera, and then maybe some Guerlain were new. So if you want to see a video where I talk about those in a little bit more detail, just leave me a comment and I will be happy to do that. But otherwise, I'm going to get off the floor. I'm going to stand up. And I just want to thank you all for watching. Give this video a like if you did like it. If not, you can give it a thumbs down. I don't care. I'm a big girl. And then, of course, if you haven't already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you could do that. Hit the notification bell. And as always, I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.